Did you know that the SS Atlantic was the largest shipwreck in Nova Scotia history, and the second largest in Canadian history, and the largest marine disaster in the North Atlantic before the Titanic? 2023 marks the 150th anniversary of the sinking, and the SS Atlantic Society and the local community have come together, holding a commemoration event at the Whites Lake Legion, which is where I find myself today. I'm Brian C., an NS Live TV community correspondent, and I invite you to spend the next few minutes with me as I bring you the highlights of this event.
Unforgiving ocean, so I thank you for joining us this afternoon. At the box tickets. We honor the history of this land and mark an occasion such as this one, centered around community coming together. We must recognize the Mi'kmaq community of the SS Atlantic and the small exhibit that is currently on display at the museum.
So many people out today to remember this anniversary of this incredible rescue. The Consul for Ireland is here, Brian Doherty. For their acts of courage in the rescue of the survivors of the SS Atlantic. And I'd like to present this to Margaret. Tragedy. May this ended tragically in this disaster has ended off our coast. May we carry this spirit of adventure through hardship. And let us remain silent for a moment.
But before the dusk of April fools, we'd all live out the golden rule. Atlantic cruise, and I as crew am 19 to win. Duty bound to tell the truth of my neighbors, passengers and sailors, and lost souls like a rose.
James Power Jr., Patrick Duggan, John Christian, Samuel Christian, Patrick Christian, Thomas Duggan, John Duggan, William Selig, Michael Purcell, Martin Marlin, Tom Ham, the Reverend Martin Mass, Nicholas P. Christian, George J. Longard, and from Terence Bay, John Hooper Longhouse, Simon Harry, and the Reverend William Ancient.
Local fishermen bravely worked together to rescue over 400 survivors. Later, they recovered the bodies of the dead.
Sarah Jane O'Reilly.
Down there. Are there any paramedics here? Their compassion as well, when they are called upon.
That Phaeton carriage that is now in the Sherbrooke village.
On the morning of April 1st, 1873, what was the greatest liner of her day crashed upon the shores of Lower Prospect, resulting in the deaths of around 550 people. The exact number has never quite been established. Had it not been for the heroism and bravery of this seaside community, that number would surely have been much higher. Now, many generations after the disaster, the SS Atlantic Society makes sure that the ship and its victims are not forgotten with an annual event. And here we are today.
A few Atlantic Canadians. First one I want to talk about very quickly is not from this area, actually, was not from this area. He was on the ship, and his name was Irving Studdiford.
Up to their ears in the whole event. Islam White of Terence Bay,
We got the flag from the great-grandson of the captain.
It's been memorialized in many forms.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this event coverage, and also hope that you will show your support for the SS Atlantic Society and all their efforts in keeping the memory of this disaster and those who were lost in our hearts. This is Brian C. Thanks for watching NS Live TV, and please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe so we can continue to bring you regular info, shows, and events from around our great province. May there be wind in your sails and your course be true. And with a little luck, maybe we'll see you at the next event.